Wow, what a special occasion we've got here. The Horse Racing of the Year Awards for 2020. And it's, in my opinion, it is a big event and I can't wait to get stuck into it. So I think we should get on with the awards now. The first category is the Filial Mare of the Year for 2020 and the winner is Arcadia Queen. Arcadia Queen won 2 Group 1s, including the McKinnon Stakes and the Caulfield Stakes. And the Caulfield Stakes is what we're having a look at now. A wonder mare this was, coming over from Perth. Enjoy Matt Hill's call of the Caulfield Stakes.
300. Galo's Shop kicked into the bend, a length and a half. Russian Camelot down the middle. Then Harbour Views. Arcadia Queen is running on. 200 to go. Russian Camelot has a race. Arcadia Queen coming at Russian Camelot. Russian Camelot, Arcadia Queen. Arcadia Queen, first look at 2000 is going to turn over Russian Camelot. Arcadia Queen, a length and a quarter. Russian Camelot.
Don't you just love that call from Matt Hill? Arcadia Queen, the best from the West. Willie Pike gave it a peach of a ride on each occasion it stepped out onto the racetrack. Of course, it won the Caulfield Stakes at McKinnon, as I've already said. An unlucky placing in the Let's Elope behind Pretty Brazen, and a good placing in the Underwood Stakes behind Russian Camelot, who she turned over in the Caulfield Stakes. Well, that was the best Filial mare, and now we're going the best 1,000 metre performer in 2020. Well, the best 1,000 metre performer in 2020. These are the nominations, and the winner is Geetra for Gordon Richards, coming from South Australia. It only had 2 starts at the 1,000 metres this year, won the Lightning Stakes and the Concord Stakes, which is what we're having a looking at now. Turned over Nature Strip. Darren Flindell was there on the day. Here's his call.
He's head in front. Dirty Works running on very well on the inside, and Geetra the outside. Nature Strip in front. Here comes the South Australian. Geetra went straight past him, and Geetra goes on to win the Tab Concord.
It was a breakout year for Geetra, and everyone is happy for Gordon Richards. Geetra was a good horse this year. Now we're going to have a look at the best 1,200 metre performer in 2020. Here are the nominations. Now we're up to the best 1,200 metre racehorse in Australia for 2020. Here are the nominations, and the winner is Classic Legend. And this horse won the Everest, which was over 1,200 metres, which is what we're having a look at now. It also won the Premier Stakes, but this was the main one, the Everest. Darren Flindell's there again.
Dream giving chase, 2 after Aubrey on her. Classic Legend 4 off. The grey flash is starting to cut loose. Here he comes. Classic Legend storms to the front and kicked away. The grey flash is now an Everest Legend. Bivouac home to second. Photo for...
I just thought of a good question. Who's better? Who deserves the grey flash name? Is it Chautauqua or Classic Legend? There's going to be a poll up. The Classic Legend was so good. Winning the Premier Stakes. It should have won its other race in its Everest preparation. It raced well without cover and it was all a shambles from there. Classic Legend got sold to Hong Kong and it failed at Hong Kong in its first start, but it was a class racehorse. Now we're moving on to the best 1,400 metre performer, and there wasn't many to choose from, but we've got one. Who's going to win the 1,400 metre medal? These are the nominees for the 1,400 metres over this year, and the winner is Tefane. Now, as I've said, there's not many horses that were at 1,400 metres, but Tefane had 1 start, 1 win. This is in the All Age Stakes, just fending off one of the other nominees, Parada. Darren Flindell's always there. He's there calling again.
Tefane hit the front together at the 250. It's Parada on the inside of Tefane. Parada, he's looking to go out a winner. Tefane's trying to spoil his party. It's Parada in front from Tefane. Oh, close. Parada and Tefane.
I was on Parada that day, so I was a bit disappointed, but Tefane over its career has won a lot of races over the short distances of 1,200 metres, but it's really good at 1,400 metres, and that's why it won. But now we're having a look at the best miler, the best 1,600 metre performer. Here are the nominees. Who will be the best miler in 2020? Here are the nominees. So many good horses, there's only 4 of them, and the winner is Probabile. Probabile this year had 2 starts for 2 wins over the 1,600 metre distance, including a win in the Karaka Mill in New Zealand and the Epsom Handicap, which is what we're taking a look at here. And you guessed it, it's Darren Flindell at it again. Watch Probabile.
From Riadini, it's Probabile, Fun Star Riadini, Yulong Prince coming into the clear from Looks Like Elvis. Probabile takes the lead from her old sparring partner Fun Star, and Probabile will beat Fun Star. Third between Riadini and Yulong Prince.
Probabile was almighty impressive this year, having 10 starts this year for 5 wins. It ran the Cox Plate, that's how good it is. It was a good horse for Jamie Richards coming across from New Zealand. But now I have a look at the best 2,000 metre horse of Australia of 2020. Here are the nominees. It's always a great distance, a Cox Plate distance. Who will be the best 2,000 metre horse of the year? It's coming up. It's the second award she's won, Arcadia Queen. Now we're going to have a look at her McKinnon Stakes win. This was a very good win considering that it was hard run and it probably wasn't suited to the 2,000 metres before then. It was unknown at the 2,000 metres, but it proved everyone wrong. Willie Pike was there again. Matt Hill is here this time.
Arcadia Queen running on. Shout the Bar tiring. 50 stars. Arcadia Queen launching. Then Melody Bell. They've got to Shout the Bar. Arcadia Queen from last takes the lead. Coming clear. She is the belle of the ball today. Arcadia Queen 2 lengths. Second 50 stars from Melody Bell.
Arcadia Queen, not the best start to her preparation with her feet, but she was a good racehorse. And over the 2,000 metres, she had 3 starts for 2 wins. One in the Caulfield Stakes, one in the McKinnon, and in the Cox Plate where it got knocked over, and it ran on a soft track, which it didn't prefer. But the last of the distance categories, we're looking at the best 2,400 metre horse now. Here's the best 2,400 metre performer, and these are the nominations. The winner's about to come up, and it is Very Elegant. Very Elegant, great racehorse. This was its win in the Caulfield Cup. Had 2 starts for 2 wins over the 2,400 metre distance this year. One in the Tancred, one in the Cup. Matt Hill was there again. Watch it fend off Anthony Van Dyke.
Master of Wine at the 300 with the Chosen One, and here's Very Elegant and Anthony Van Dyke below the 200. The Chosen One grabbed by Very Elegant and Anthony Van Dyke. Very Elegant and Anthony Van Dyke. It's all class. Very Elegant and in front, and the Bear won it. Very Elegant beat Anthony Van.
Not only did Very Elegant win the Tancred and the Caulfield Cup, it also won the Turnbull Stakes and the Wink Stakes, and a very eye-catching run in the Melbourne Cup. But there's 2 categories left to go, which is the best 2-year-old and the horse of the year, in my opinion. So we'll get on to the best 2-year-old. Going back to the autumn for this one. The best 2-year-old, there's 4 nominations. Here they are. All those horses, and the winner is Farnan for Gay Waterhouse. Going back to the autumn, it did win the Golden Slipper up on speed, and it's probably the best 2-year-old race of the year. Farnan able to hold off everybody else with Hugh Bowman in the saddle. Enjoy Darren Flindell's call.
Making ground with See You Soon. It's Farnan in front, 150 out. Away Game is in for the fight the inside. It's Farnan a half in front to Away Game, and Farnan another one for Gay Waterhouse. Farnan leads all the way from Away Game and Mama Reagan.
Farnan Spring was a ride-off after Hugh Bowman slaughtered it in the run to the Rose, but its autumn was very good. It showed a lot of potential. But now we're getting on to my horse of the year. Here are the nominees. Here are the nominations for the horse of the year. Bivouac Classic Legend, Geitra and Probabile. And my winner is, coming from South Australia, it is Geitra, and we're having a look at its Lightning Stakes win. I just thought it came from nowhere. South Australia came and did its job and was always consistent in its races. Have a listen to Matt Hill's call of the Lightning Stakes.
Sell together. Nature Strip and Loving Gabby's getting closer to Nature Strip on the near side. Geitra at the 100 over on the far side. Loving Gabby's run past Nature Strip. It's Geitra in front. Geitra has won it. It's a blow.
It was very hard to pick a horse of the year. Bivouac was good. Classic Legend was good. Even Very Elegant was pretty good as well. But they're all good. Those are my Horse of the Year awards. Hope you enjoyed it. This is 2020. Hopefully 2021 gives us some better luck and we're back at the racetrack.